What's good? Drew Red once again, doing something a little different. The way I wanted it to go, actually. I have a subscriber that said, could you address a certain topic? I said, you know what? Why not? You know, you my homie, my homie. I got you. So, the topic is, what do men want? It seems like it's something that women all around they're questioning. So I'm going to give you my perspective. You understand? So, what men want. Well, ladies, I'm going to tell you quite simply, it depends on that particular man. I'm not going to give you some laid out cookie cutter type of thing because we're humans and human nature dictates that not everybody is the same. You have to determine that man himself. Yet he has to determine what he wants. Now, at different stages in a man's life, he wants different things. But that's more of a human thing than just a man thing. We have to look at it like this. In your 20s, you shouldn't see things the same as in your 30s. And by the time you hit your 40s, you should have a little more life experience and a little more knowledge, maybe even a lot more knowledge of what you want, as opposed to what you thought you wanted at an earlier age. Now, I was asked, do they want a friend? You have to understand that you have to see what that man is into at that time. Some men are ready to settle down early. But, here's the big but. A lot of times when you settle down early, you don't fully know what you want. You don't fully know what makes you happy. So he may be looking for the eye candy. He may be looking for a friend. But when you are looking for a man and you want to know what he wants, sometimes it's best to ask him. And I know that sometimes men, we tend to take that question and look at you kind of sideways, but that's only because a lot of us are used to running into women that don't listen, for one, or when they ask that question, we may not want what they want. And at that time, we may want to be with that woman enough to say certain things. And to be honest, you have to be honest, it goes both ways. I'm a firm believer in these problems that we have in relationships are not strictly gender-based, because they're pretty much equal on both sides. But as a man, if you're asking a man wants peace, excitement, comfort, support. But it has to come at the right time. You can't, in human nature, once again, if you give somebody what you think they need, it's not the same as giving them what they need, because it doesn't always coincide. So, my answer to what men want, learn that man. Learn that particular man. Look around, and not with a negative mindset. Not with the mindset, well, I know it's not this. Find out. Things aren't always what they seem. And if you dig deep enough, you'll find out how to get that man's heart. But also keep in mind, it may not be something that you're willing to do. It may be a piece of you that you're not willing to give. And remember also that on the other side, it's the same for him. I know it's been a little vague, but when it comes to a subject like this, it comes to the person in general. So I can't go too deep and then give you one mindset, and then the person that you're dealing with is a totally different mindset. But in the individual sense, learn that man. Find out what he likes. Find the common ground. Find the things that you two have in common that stand out that no other woman has done. Or the things that maybe a prior woman did that he loved, but the other things about her just wasn't right. The more common things that you can find, the more building blocks you have, then you can find out what that man wants, and that'll be you. But anyway, let me get to work. And anybody else with any questions that they would like my opinion on, just give me a holler. Not hard to find. All right, Drew Red, and I'm out.